All right, Lindy. Now, I'm not saying Lindy is the end-all be-all. I wanted to show you guys a tool that I thought was the easiest just to play with the tool so you can get quick, easy access and try it out. So Lindy.ai they have its own ability to do customer support as well using telephony. They have they're probably the best in terms of pre-built tools. So if you want to have an assistant, there's all these different tools they've already pre-created for you. So if you're like, I just want to have my meeting notes processed, sent to email or sent to my Slack channel or Microsoft Teams channel, it can do that for you. This is an example. So it connects to several hundred different tools that are out there, whether it's Gmail, your Outlook, LinkedIn, to a lot of different players. And it's really good at making it simple, stupid to create a workflow. One, like I said, you could either select your own workflow, pick one and click add and it'll generate it for you, or you can create your own. So what I've done here is I've created a sample one. So what I did is I connected it to my Gmail. Took just a couple seconds to be able to add an account and set it up. What I said is go down the path if the email is asking a question about myself and if it's not spam or ad or news, okay? All you're doing is you're writing the logic in natural language. You know, back in the day, you can do that. You can create additional conditions, but the whole goal is that you can do this in an automated way using natural language. And I am in testing mode for Microsoft Copilot Studio, which does have a very similar feature. Let me see if I can pull it up here. It's called Agent Flows. Mm-hmm. You can create AI agents within here, but it does make my life a lot easier if they're going to use AI agents within the company. And it's called Copilot Studio, and you can register for it right now. You need to go to copilotstudio.microsoft.com. You create your own AI agents, and a very similar tool, just like Lindy, you can actually vibe code your agent flow. So I could say, I want to check my emails for potential sales. Okay, that's not really a great workflow that I can create, but what it's going to do is it'll allow you to actually, look, when a new email arrives from Outlook, convert it to text and see if that person is a potential investor. I mean, that took like 5 seconds. The same way, Lindy has this capability. The reason why I like Lindy is its integrations are much more comprehensive, but it's a much easier interface. I was able to create this entire workflow in a matter of like 2 to 3 minutes. So the speed at which you can implement Lindy, if you're not in a large organization that requires all the security, Lindy can get you from 0 to using it live today in a matter of minutes. Versus I've already tried a few times on Copilot Studio, so I'm still learning how to do it. So I want to make it easy for everybody as you're going through these classes that even I would say that it's super easy to use. So that's why I'm recommending Lindy. Are there other solutions? Absolutely. Here are the big players whenever it comes to workflow automation if you've got a tech organization. N8N has an open source application that your tech team can implement internally on their servers. And it costs you $0. And it does all the workflow automation things that I just showed you before. However, it requires a pretty sophisticated team. It is designed for a technical enterprise team to get implemented. But once you've got it, similar kind of approach, you can create step-by-step workflows, connect it to different AI agent models, and it's a much better, more sophisticated software application. Another player is Zapier. You may have heard of Zapier before. They're really big on connecting APIs. So if you have one application over here and you want to connect it to another application, they are the best player as far as the most comprehensive. So for example, all right, step 1, check my calendar for meetings. Step 2, pull the email address of the people who are going to the meeting. Step 3, go to LinkedIn, search for the person's email address, copy their profile, create a comprehensive prep document about that person, create a new calendar invite for the same meeting and day, enter all the prep meetings for that calendar invite. This is a workflow I think everybody on this call should create for themselves. Why? When you're going to a meeting and you haven't met with a person before, you can literally click on your calendar like I do. It'll pop up and it has a description of the person that you're going to meet with. Background, all their LinkedIn information, whatever it is that you use to do some research. Right now, I actually have a person that's helping me with this process, but what we're going to do is actually we're going to create a workflow to do this step by step. The same way you can do it and create a new workflow on Copilot Studio. Microsoft owns LinkedIn, so it should be a little bit easier to do it on there. And you could do the exact same workflow on Lindy. So all these tools kind of do the same thing. Some do it better than the other. So each one of these tools are trying to make it easier and easier where you can literally create step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it should be able to generate this entire process. So the tools are getting better. And like I said, I think Lindy is probably the easiest to use out of all of that to generate all these things. Say, yes, that is correct. And then it'll go ahead and it'll create the actual workflow. So it's going to literally build out step by step every single one of these components. And again, I just did this on the fly, and probably it'll take a little bit longer, but probably in the next 20 minutes, I'd be able to fill in all the information, connect my LinkedIn account, connect my Outlook account, connect my calendar, and then boom, it's ready to go.